Alright, so I haven't done much on the charger lately, but in the garage and got the charger up on some jack stands here. And I figured there's a couple projects I could do. One, I've had some new upper control arms to put on it for a while and some adjustment arms here. I haven't put them on yet because part of it was I wanted to do a disc brake conversion, so you end up taking all this stuff off anyway to do that. So I think I'm going to order the disc brake conversion first of the week, so I can go ahead and do it. But today I think I'm going to take all this apart. But you can see how nasty it is. I mean, this is just nasty, all in here. And I think I've noticed why I got a shake. Check it out. I don't know if you can kind of see that, but it looks like the hub isn't exactly round. See that? Looks like it's a little out of round. So I think this translates into a shake I've had in it, but also when I hit the brakes, this brake drum has a weird kind of clacking sound in it. Pretty sure that's what it is. Somebody has actually changed this brake drum from the other ones. This one's silver, the other ones are all black, so obviously they've been changed recently. And the shoes and everything look really good. And I didn't fix it because it's not in the actual brakes, it's in the hub right here. Now it spins fine on the bearings. I don't think the bearing's bad. I think the actual hub itself, something's wrong with the hub. So I had to change that, put a new one on it because I got to have a smooth running surface. This is probably also why I got a shake in the steering wheel going down the road, and I've rotated tires and it didn't go away. This would be explained why. Anyway, so I'm going to take it apart. Just want to give you an idea. Look how nasty it is in here. You see my brand new shocks I put on the front, and somebody put a new brake line on here. But anyway, so working on charger, putting my QA1 upper control arms in it, and this is what they look like. They've got grease fittings on the top at the back and right here in the front. I put grease in them and got the arm on there ready to go. And at the bottom I removed everything here and actually tried to clean it up a little bit. So here's the arm for the other side, and this is the factory arm. See a big difference in how that looks. And then this is the tie rod. I'll show you the upgrade I'm doing, which is the QA1 version, which looks a lot better, a lot more beefier. So that's gonna replace this. Anyway, the new kit I'm getting, which is the disc brake upgrade, is supposed to come. I think it's got the ball joint on this end that I'll need. If not, I'll order some more. But that's the old stuff and the old spindle. I should be getting a new spindle along with the brake kit, so I can put all that on here. I'm just leaving that hooked up to the drum for now, and I took the pressure off of that pipe so I don't have brake fluid leaking everywhere. But I'm getting new stainless lines from there to go to the new disc brake upgrade. But for now, I've had these QA1 arms, I've not put them in. The Fox shocks are on there from Hotchkis on the front and on the back, with the leaf springs from Hotchkis on the back. But on the front, I went with the QA1 upper arms. So it won't be long, I'll be putting this back together. The new suspension should tighten it up. I'm gonna get the steering rack and all redone, and it should be a lot tighter when you're driving it around. Alright, so today, getting ready to work on the charger. As you know, I'm in the middle of doing suspension upgrades to it. So, this is the QA1 control arm. This is actually for the driver's side. I've already got the passenger side in here, so I'm waiting on a few parts to come in, namely the disc brakes. So while I'm waiting, I'm repurposing my Mach 1 wheels here, which I don't really use. They've been just sitting around waiting because I run the drag wheels on the Mach now. So for a simple test, I took some black vinyl and put over the center cap here. So instead of having the Mustang emblem, it's that. But I wasn't too crazy about the flat black look. So I actually have some new center caps coming. You'll see them when this video comes out. They say SRT, so that's the Dodge, you know, thing. They're glossy, say SRT. So I'm gonna run those, so they'll go from immediately being Ford wheels to Dodge SRT wheels. Boom. Anyway, some people ain't gonna like it. I don't care. These are wheels that I got. We're gonna make them work. To make it clear, the offset was wrong. So on the Mustang, it's sticking out here, but on this Dodge, they sit way on the inside. So I've got spacers. So these are, let's see if it says it on here anywhere. No. Well, basically these are 1-inch spacers, 5 by 4.5, with the bigger hub so they'll clear, and not hub centric, because I got a set the other day and the hub centric part doesn't fit, because on a Mustang wheel it's just over 70 millimeter and on a Dodge it's 71.5 millimeter. So where it would fit on the Dodge side, it was too big on the Mustang side. It was real close. 1 millimeter you wouldn't think would be a problem, but it wouldn't sit down flush. I had to send those back. They were 1.5 inches, and I started out with 2-inch. So these are 1-inch, and I'm hoping these are gonna fit like butter. Let's watch. You want to see why I'm really doing this? Check out that. Here's the tire that came off, 235/60. Here's the one going on at 305/35. Beefy. Now what you want to make sure is that your factory lugs don't stick past here, so the wheel can still fit flush, and mine do. And if they do, you want to make sure there's a big enough cutout in the back of the wheel. Mine don't have it, mine are flush, so that means the stud can't come past, and it doesn't, so we're good there. Now I'm going to torque these down, and then I can put the wheel on it. Plenty of clearance in here now. Don't even have to roll the lip. That's gonna clear just fine. And then on the inside, you see right here, got plenty of clearance to the leaf spring and plenty of clearance right here to the inner fender. So yeah, we are good. That's a 1-inch spacer. 1.25 inches probably would have been better, but that looks pretty good.